Hello everyone, this is part 2 to my daily tournament guide, guild, whatever you want to call it. So I'm showing you basically the common deck you'll see. You know, it's pretty common, mono uppers, it's really common. I'm not going to talk too much about deck, I just want to go straight into a fight. I'm going to show you how to play in a daily tournament. Um, a daily tournament's on right now, it's 15 minutes in. Um, First off, try switch to the old game type because it runs faster. Unless it's like it runs faster, so much faster. Um, what when you start a daily tournament, if you want to win, pull your clock up, and as soon as you see 1 second past 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock or whatever o'clock, click fight now straight away. You get into a fight, and you'll run into this type of thing, and it's annoying, of course it is. So I'm showing you how to plan your moves in advance. Like he plays that, I know what I'm going to do well before. I'm just going to play Frankie high no pills because there's nothing I can do against Asguy. So I'm just going to play no pills. If he play like anything really, apart from Scorpio, then I'm going to play 6 pills Oxen. That's it. So really, you've just got to play fast, and that's what it's all about, right? Like straight away, play a card, play a card, play a card. Got straight away, straight away, straight away. And it can really put people off in general. Like straight away, you just want to play cards straight away, like all the time. And that's the difference between a good GT player and a great one, is speed. If you haven't got speed, if you're not moving like the speed I'm moving, you're not going to win. Always keep up the tournament score. Um, if you want to win, personally, I actually have, one sec, I have the history up as well. Just it gives you a little insight on who's first, how many points you're in the lead, how many points you're behind, and you can normally make a rough estimate on if you can still come first or not. Also, I have them in a different window because, like, I don't know, just because I do. I normally have music in the background as well. That's another thing, like with daily tournaments, I know a lot of people say to me, oh, I can't do them, I can't do them. I can't concentrate for a whole hour or whatever you want to say. But the thing is with me, I have a playlist in the background. It doesn't bother me. I can play for an hour. I'm normally like, yeah, okay, I lose this game, but it was pretty obvious I was gonna lose anyway. Let's be honest. But that's still a good move because I won the 3-star against the 5-star. So there's no loss there. That was pretty decent. It wasn't a win, obviously, but I mean it's not a loss. So like I've lost, so it doesn't matter really what I do. Like wow, I don't know. I don't think he lost himself the game, but that'd be really stupid if he did. And you just want to play it at lightning speed all the time, lightning speed. And if you're just sitting around thinking, oh, but if he does this, if he does that, he could win the game. It doesn't matter because the sooner you win, the sooner you lose. Like he didn't even go; he just lost the game for himself, didn't he? To like take risks, take chances. Like, oh, okay, I've got. Like, let's say you do 2 pulls on auction and win. Like, spam the enter button as well. I know that sounds like just rubbish, but the quicker you can get to the next game, I'm already running to the next game straight away. Like like you just take a quick look at his hand and you decide whether you want to or not. Straight away, I'm into another game. I've already made my move and we're already into the game. Sure, it would be good to think. Well, then again, you've got to be kind of fast thinking. But anyway, as I was talking about, chances. Take chances. If they can stop you doing a two-hit KO, still go for it. Still go for it, because the odds are they won't. They won't even stop. They'll think, oh, it's a bluff, and then it's not. Play very aggressive, because at the end of the day, the worst that can happen is you lose. And if you lose, okay, straight on to the next game. It like it's obvious he's gonna like waste tons of pills on that. Yeah, not tons, but enough. Enough for me not to care. And the quicker you play, the better it is, and the more risks you take, the better it is. um, this deck does look like a daily tournament deck, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, the more risks you take, the better you'll become. Like before, I was like, oh, but he could do this, he could do that, and then it'd just be like, oh, and then it would be like, oh, I would even lose sometimes because I didn't go for the 2-hit KO. And that's the thing, like you really end up kicking yourself because you think, oh, I could have won this battle, could have won that battle, could have won this battle. He's won, so whatever. And you just end up thinking like that, and it ultimately is like that. Like there's so many battles like before when I didn't know how to play DT's daily tournaments properly. There's so many battles I could have won, just purely because of I didn't go for the 2-hit KO, so I didn't win. And it's better to just go for it and lose than not go for it and end up kicking yourself later when you could have won. So yeah, I mean that's ultimately all there is to it. It doesn't really matter what deck you're going for. I mean, like this guy's deck is built to win um, 3-4 rounds, and it's good for that. But Noboroid, I mean Gil, isn't worth the LO ban. Like never follow in this guy's footsteps. This guy, he may have beat me, but I'm not really playing properly. I'm just trying to tell you in general, like I'm not playing. Obviously, I'm 634. That never happens ever. I'm never that low ever. And you see, he was stupid. Like he really isn't that good at daily tournaments. I'm not trying to slag him off, but I'm like really telling you, do not follow in this guy's footsteps, because that was a silly move. That was a pretty really silly move on his part, because I would have just waited, zero pilled, and if I didn't pill, he would have won. And then rest the pill tremor. Um, no, what the fuck? Sorry, I'm losing my own head. I would have played Tremor there against Ruby, so I could have Gil against Dorian. What would that do? 2 versus 5-star. It's that simple, really, you know. And if you've lost, if you lose a game, don't fuck about, don't mess about, don't sit there and sulk. Oh, I could have done. So you could have won that game if you didn't do this. So I'm just gonna sit here and sulk. There's no point. You may as well just play next game, get it over and done with, you know. And instead of getting 3 points, I got 5 points for that just because I played Ruby. You know, it's better than 3. It's still not a winning pace, obviously, but yeah. And when you get a deck like this, like take 100% advantage. Like, please remember to take advantage of this, because this is the only advantage we ever get. It's going against people like this. Sorry, I just burped while making a video. Sorry about that. Sorry. So yeah, I mean, there isn't really anything more. I can maybe probably show you a part 3 as to show you how to make a cookie cutter deck, a deck like that's like a load of 2 and 3 stars that win. Um, But I mean, it doesn't really matter kind of what deck you have. I think the best thing to do in daily tournaments is just copy other people, like copy other people's decks. If you're new to them, like when you're at my level, I just make my decks. I know they're gonna work out. I know if they're gonna work or not by 10 or 20 battles. I know if they're gonna work. I mean, I can look at a deck and think, yeah, that could work, but it struggles. You're gonna struggle to win. This deck I'm using at the moment is ultimately just an easy win deck. It's kind of like, yeah, I want to win a daily tournament. So, by the way, I'm not playing properly at all. So do not take this into account because I'm not playing properly. I'm just ultimately showing you how to play, how fast to play, what to do, and always have this up. Always. Um, it also gives you a top 150, so you can see who is actually playing. If you're going against someone who's playing for real, like the top 25, then you know he's going to play fast. You can take advantage. Like, see right there, I could have stopped him doing the KO. But I'm not going to, because it's going to waste time. So, yeah, that's the main thing. You just can't waste time, really. That's one of the main things. You cannot waste time. And that's it, really. Can't waste time. I've come first with this deck twice. It's really easy. It's not hard. So yeah, I'll make another video just showing you how to make a cookie cutter deck. A deck with loads of 2 or 3 stars at work. Oh, sorry. Um, but yeah, I mean, the reason this is mainly important is because you can tell how far you are behind, who's playing the daily tournament seriously. Like, if I went against this guy, Barrier CG, I know he's playing for real. So I'm going to take advantage. If I've won a game, I'm going to take advantage. I'm not just going to 2-hit KO him. I'm going to use all my low stars to win against his high stars because I know he's going to play fast. But if I'm playing against some random person, I ain't going to bother doing it. That's why it's always good to have this, like CC Spring, I know he's another common. Anyone from, there's a few guilds that you'll get used to and you'll see if you're fighting anyone in that guild, they're pretty much playing for real. Like, pretty much anyone in your clan that degrag on us, I don't know how to say it, is playing for real. I actually learned the hard. Don't Excalibur aren't always playing for real. They're a good LO team. They're a good LO deck for the LO guild, but that's about it. There's a lot of guilds that are like, this is mostly important because you'll try and take advantage of someone and they'll waste your time and you'll end up wasting 5 minutes on a battle and you don't want to do that. There's a few, like, I would give you some names, but I can't even pronounce half of them. There's some really good DT guilds, and don't get fooled because that I trusted a guild I thought wouldn't waste my time, and I bumped into 2 of their members last tournament. I came 4th last tournament, and I bumped into 2 of their members, and they wasted my time just because they lost. And I came 4th just because of it. And I'm not going to mention their name because I think 1 or 2 of them watch my videos, but it just took the piss because I trusted that guild to play fast, to get it over and done with. It was a win, and ultimately they just took the piss. So they're never getting my trust again, and that's what it's about in daily tournaments. Like, I've got quite a few friends who don't even speak English, but they've just added me and they'll always say good luck in tournaments just because that's what it's all about. Look. So yeah, I'll make another video later on about so and so. But until then, see you in a bit, lads.